I recently started a project that required me making some cuts in plexiglass. Since this is a process that I'm not familiar with, I got onto YouTube and watched several videos about it. What I found is that for the cleanest cuts, most of these videos recommended for small jobs using a jigsaw with one of two blades. Either a metal cutting blade, this one has 21 teeth per inch, or a specialty plexiglass cutting blade. This one has 13 teeth per inch, and it's advertised as having teeth that are specifically designed for cutting plexiglass safely and cleanly. What I couldn't find is a video comparing these two to see which is better, so I thought I'd make one. First I cut a piece with the metal cutting blade, and then a piece with the special plexiglass cutting blade. Let's take a closer look at the edges of each sample and see how they compare. The one on the left looks like the surface is curved. That's just an artifact of the lighting. While the cuts on the left-hand sample from the metal cutting blade are slightly closer than the wider spacing evident in the right-hand sample, they both cut equally smooth and both exhibited about the same amount of side chipping, which wasn't bad in either case. So it would seem that you could use whichever you want, but there are a couple of differences. First of all, the metal cutting blade is, you can get those almost anywhere for less than $1 a piece. The plexiglass cutting blade, on the other hand, they run about $3.50 a piece and they're hard to find. Home Depot didn't have any. I had to go to Lowe's to get them. There's one other minor issue which doesn't affect cutting quality but does affect the convenience of using those, and that is the nature of the chips that each produces. The chip on the left is from the metal cutting blade. It is very clean, small, neat, and almost crystalline. The one on the right, though, is from the plexiglass cutting blade, and it has an almost melted look to it. It's much bigger and messier in the workshop. Also, the plexiglass cutting blade produced a burnt plastic or melted plastic smell, which wasn't very pleasant. I didn't get any of that from the metal cutting blade. My recommendation is to go with the metal cutting blade. It's less than 1/3 the price, much easier to find, and won't fill your workshop with the smell of burnt plastic. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.